Hey everyone, welcome to the first Rishika Uncut. That means I have no idea how to edit videos yet, and this is also my first one. So please forgive me for any mistakes that I make, but thank you for watching. I am currently in my bathroom, as you can probably see from this door. I'm working with very little space, so if I break something and drop something, that's very possible. Before beginning, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. I live in Washington, D.C. I have a husband and a cat. Cat's name is Tyrion. My parents live in New Jersey. I born and raised in Princeton. I'm very sick and I'm disabled. I recently learned how to walk thanks to my amazing acute rehab team and my drill sergeant, my husband. So, if you have any other questions, pop them down below. I'm happy to answer them. If you want a verbal answer, I can also give that too. I have a lot on my wrist. First, this watch band from my Apple Watch. It's pretty. It's from My Pretty Strap. I'll link down below. Then I have a few things like my medical ID tag. I have a month band that says gratitude, another one that's personal to my sorority. Then there's a Just Keep Swimming. There's a survivor because I've been a survivor of multiple assaults. I'm not throwing away my shot because my husband and I live by that and we love Hamilton. Everybody in my family also wears This Too Shall Pass. And then I have one that says Be Kind, Be Useful, Be Fearless, and that's from when we spent Election Day with President Obama. Those were the words he gave us, and I have an engraving in the back that says President Obama, November 8th, 2016. And then I have one that says Warrior because of how sick I am, and my second mom calls me her warrior and a warrior in general. And then I have one that says that I'm blessed because I never forget that. I mean, I know that my life kind of sucks just health-wise, but I always remember the people I love and the people that love me, and that's the only reason I stick around. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here right now, just to be honest. Okay, so I kind of wanted to play around with a few new things, few old things. I was doing short form content on Instagram before this, and it was a train wreck in the sense that all of my videos were like 10 separate videos, and no one's gonna watch those 10 videos. So I realized I'm more suited for some long-term content and long-form content. So here we are. Let's get into it. So makeup is kind of my escape. It's very therapeutic for me. It's very just calming for me. I love the makeup process, like doing every step of it. So I'm not necessarily one to take the easy way out when it comes to makeup, but I'm also open to that. Like, there's no rules with makeup, right? So So let me just tell you, I don't have a lot of space here. I kind of just have this space, and then my handy fan is here, my brush, my water bottle, and then my makeup bag is right next to me. So, yeah, so you want to, I guess, let's get into it. So I'm using this little mirror over here, but you're welcome to look along. So you see how I have these dark circles that don't look as dark in person, huh? Okay. I wonder why that is. Anyway, so I use a lip tinted color corrector in Perk. It's really good. I find that it really cancels out the discoloration and especially all the blue that I have going on. So sometimes I bring it up here, and then I go here, and I've actually been told I can never wear contacts again, which is so wild to me because I've worn contacts since like 5th grade. Like, it's been a really long time, and like it's hard to get me to wear glasses, but my eyes are deserts, and I'm not trying to risk my eyes keep getting corneal abrasions and stuff. I only have 2 eyes, and I want to make sure to preserve them as best I can. So basically what I put this on my under eyes, a little bit, like where my glasses sit. Also on the side here, of my nose, cause, oh wait, let me put on my hair clips first. Make myself a real influencer, right? If this was my induction, I would have failed. But, because I was like, why is my hair in my face? Anyway, so I put it around my nose area, and then I put it like on my upper lip and around my face, like around my mouth area, because it tends to get darker there. I don't know if you guys can see well, but what I do to blend this out is I use the other side of this e.l.f. brush, and I kind of just pat it in. Sometimes I'll swipe a little, but most of the time I'll just pat it in, just not so that it doesn't lose its opacity and like the reason it's there. And sometimes I'll drag it if I see another area that might need it. I wasn't putting it on my eyes if you just saw that. Got it on my nose, my other nose. Same nose, I have one nose. Other side of my nose. And then I'm just gonna swirl around here because there's so many sparse areas and I don't feel like finding all of them. By the way, please comment if the lighting is bad because I don't know about this bathroom. So, oh yeah, and then I put it up here, and I usually just go like that because I have like this weird like indent in my face there, and I don't understand why. But here we are. So I'm gonna let that sit for like a couple seconds. While I do that, I'll just tell you what I normally do for skincare. And my skincare is always my primer. I don't really use any primer. I was considering using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer because I have like a million of these from like all the e.l.f. packages I get. But I haven't actually like really given it a go. But since I've already put my color corrector around my nose, I'm just gonna skip it for right now. Maybe I'll do it in the next video. So yeah, so I start with my micellar water. I drench my cotton pad in it. The Garnier, the pink one. The Garnier, I might have some here actually. I do. And it's okay. Actually, let me show you. These, I have them everywhere. In the other bathroom too. Then I also, afterwards, I use the Paula's Choice liquid exfoliant. I just take a pea size in my hand, I go like this, and then I kind of just whatever. Then what I do is I take an eye cream, I put it here, rub it all over, and then I take my moisturizer. I put a dollop here, dollop here, dollop here, dollop here, dollop here, and then I moisturize it all in. And that's usually enough skin prep for me. I don't really require more than that. So yeah. So I know you guys have probably heard now about the Unreal Skin Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. I tried this as like a foundation, but I'm not really trying to be like a Tin Man. So what I do is I kind of use it as I would the Hollywood Flawless filter, as you may have heard from other influencers. So I kind of put it underneath before I apply my foundation. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I put a little stripe here, little stripe here, little stripe here. Same thing on the other side. I keep the middle of my face kind of clean because I don't really want this on the middle of my face. So just before we go on to the next step, I want you to know that my Holy Grail foundation is this Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation, but today we're not going to use that because I've been kind of addicted to this e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin foundation. Like, where did it come from? Like, what? Like, they kind of just took me by storm. Like, I'm so impressed with this formula. I've even, like, usually I don't wear things that I'm not used to, especially to events. But I did. I mean, I did use this. So I'm just applying it with a brush first. There's way more coverage than you would think. So yeah, I'm gonna take some from this side. Now I'll take a tiny bit more just to even it out. My sponge will even out anyway. So yeah, I have no idea why, like, I mean, I don't know, like, where did this come from, you know? Anyway, so take my AOA sponge. Right now it doesn't probably look like a great shade match, but it's actually a pretty perfect one. So I'm just blending that out. All over, under my eyes, basically. I don't go above. I generally don't put foundation above the eye area. Sometimes I go on the sides to the end of my eyebrows. I also sometimes just skip my nose altogether. But, yep. You see how natural that coverage is? Like, how nice. Anyway, I'm obsessed with this foundation right now. Oh, sorry. I had some on the back of my hand that I forgot to clean off before. And I just went to a wedding, so I have some Mandy on it. Anyway, let's see. So after that, I usually go in with concealer. My Holy Grail concealer, just like always, I don't really know if I've tested other concealers for sure, but this is my Holy Grail, the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. I feel like it just matches me perfect, and it brightens where it needs to, and it's just really, really nice. So I go like this, and then I like put it on my eyes. And then I go like this, and this, and this, and put it on my eyes. And then I'll come back to it after I've blended it out. So right now I'm gonna use my, where's it? Where'd it go? Where's my brush? I told you this is gonna be uncut, so here it's right here. Duh. Okay. So this is my Angie Hot and Flashy with BK Beauty A506. A really good brush for your concealer. So first what I do is I kind of go up to my brow and kind of carve it out a little bit. And it creates a nice base for my eyeshadow to come. Then when I do the inner corners, it's a little, I just tap, 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 and sorry, Nikki LaRose, that's yours. But it's in my head, so I tapped. Also, the Nikki Uncuts turned into Rishika's Uncut, so I'm sorry, Nikki, for taking that too. So yeah, I kind of just, I want to set kind of a blank canvas for my for the rest of my makeup. Yeah, so that was one eye. You guys are going to see the entire blending process because, again, I don't understand. I need to learn how to edit videos, but you know what, this is kind of fun. I feel like you're getting ready with me even though I'm not going anywhere, I think. Sometimes, do I? I don't know. There's so much to do in Washington, D.C. that, like, I don't know. Actually planning on going to Sephora in Atlanta. So I'm really excited about that. My husband will fly with me there because I cannot fly by myself. And my mom will attend with me, like the actual event. I was hoping to be a VIP, but they were really kind to give my mom a free ticket because she's my accommodation. I can't I'm just learning how to walk, so I lose my balance a lot, in which case I potentially fall a lot, but I've been catching myself. But just in case, and I don't want to fall on anybody, I think it's just really important like for someone to be there with me, and my husband was like, I'm not going with you, like, so for obvious reasons, because he's just, I mean, he would go with me, I feel like. There's no obvious reason. Like, if I really, really wanted him to, he would, but I'm not gonna drag him to Sephora. He's gonna play with my sister's kids. My niece and nephew, they're so cute. Yeah, so this is my, I feel like it looks really strange in like the camera right now, but to me everything is even. It might be the weird lighting situation. Should I fix it? I don't know, I feel like, see, things happen. Yeah, I don't really know how to make that better, but hopefully hopefully what I'm doing is translating to, like, let's go back a little bit. Can you see? It's okay. Yeah, so next, I think I'm gonna do cream blush. No, liquid blush. So the e.l.f. liquid blush has like taken me by storm. Sorry guys, I have a lot of stuff in here. It's kind of really impressed me in the most beautiful way, and my favorite, my all-time favorite shade is Suave Mauve. So I'm just gonna apply 2 dots here, 2 dots here, and 1 on my nose. And then I'm gonna take a Morphe and Makeup by Ariel A58. It blends so perfectly with this. Kind of using more tapping motions to get the blend nice. I don't want to go too close to the apples of my cheeks, even though I think I did. I'm kind of bringing it up a little bit into where my brow is. And let's see. Do the same thing on this side. Don't worry guys, I know I look like a clown right now, but trust the process. So yeah. So that's my blush right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the foundation side of my sponge and just pat, pat, pat. You can always clean up with concealer, but that's not necessary, I don't think, with what I did. So I'm just gonna tone it down a little bit and go around the edges so they're not too harsh. See how better that is? Okay, so I'm debating if I should do cream contour or just bronzer. I just got the CL sculpting stick. I really want to try it. Actually, hold on. I also got a Victoria Beckham contour stick, so maybe I'll go for that. So this is in marble. Oh, how pretty. I didn't open this before, so. I have a thing with packaging because I'm so OCD. Like, it has to be perfect, otherwise it will drive me crazy. But anyway, so this is the contour stylist in the shade Marble, Victoria Beckham. Let's see, this seems like a good shade for me. Yeah. Alright, so I'll sculpt my nose. Go above my cheek. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see what happens. Maybe also the crease. I don't know. How do I blend this out? Maybe I'll use this. The product is nice. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but oh no, I definitely did it right. Okay. Oh, and just so you know, this is a Nikki LaRose N17. You know what I should do? Where'd it go? I should take this and like kind of bronze up that area. Is it? I don't know where to put this for now, but let's see how that goes. Oh yeah, I forgot it was in my crease. How does that look? It looks snatched. I think I kind of do. It's all blended out, you can't even see it. Let's see what the powder will do, otherwise I might do another layer. Okay, so for powder, I'm gonna take my Holy Grail, Huda Beauty, and Cherry Blossom Cake. First of all, I live in Washington, D.C., and it hits really close to home. Second thing is it's pink, and I love pink. My whole aesthetic, like everything I own is pink. Now, if you told someone that like 10, 15 years ago, maybe more, let's say 15 to 20 years ago. So I'm 32, by the way. But if you told this to somebody like 10 to, 15 to 20 years ago that I was gonna, here it is. So I have my little pink puff. That I was gonna like just love everything pink. You know what? So first, I just like to remove any creases that might have gotten on my eye or under it. Just because after you put this powder, it's locked in. So you don't want to lock in a crease, which is why you might see a lot of people do this. And I think I created a mess by doing that, but let's pretend I did not. Okay. So I first go under my eye, and then I take it. That's not enough. Okay. And then I take it of my eye and everywhere. So I need some more. Whew. Sitting up straight is hard, but not that much back support. I need a new chair for this. But you know, you live and you learn. You know, that Victoria Beckham really came in like handy. I'm really happy about that product. That was my first time using it. And yeah, so I don't know if I didn't really like explain before, but generally I don't like that many things on my forehead. So I just put that concealer and I spread out the little bit that I put on there. And then I'll set it with the powder. I'm gonna put some sculpt stuff here. It's okay. All right. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, you'll probably usually see me in a black t-shirt. That's usually what I'm wearing. I have just endless amounts of black t-shirts. I'm not sure if they're mine. I'm not sure if they're my husband's. Not really sure. But like we have a going joke. Well, it's a joke to me. It's not really a joke to him because he thinks I steal all his clothes. But the running joke is that like I steal all his clothes. I guess that is the joke. But I'm like, no, it's my clothes. And once I wear it once, I've like claimed it. Like this shirt right now is his. I know it's his, but I'll never admit it to him. They're just putting some like more powder in a little more targeted areas. So I don't get oily. Like I have really normal skin, so putting more powder in the T-zone is not really necessary. I just do it anyway. Just cause I love this powder. Okay, so this powder is going away for a little bit. Or forever, I'm not sure. Let's see. Alright. Okay, that created a pretty good base. Whew. Alright. So do you see my... Sorry, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting the camera's over here, so sorry if it looks like I'm looking just like at myself, because I am. Alright. On to the eyes. Yeah, I think maybe I'll skip the... That looks bad. I mean, in person it doesn't look bad, but like here it looks like... I don't know. Anyway, whatever it is, it is. Maybe I'll try blending it a little bit. Alright, next time I'll just... whatever. Alright, so... what's next? Eyeshadow. Let's do my eyeshadow. And don't let me forget mascara, because like the last couple videos I've made, I forgot mascara. It's kind of a unacceptable thing to forget. Why does this always happen to me? Okay. But look how pretty that like foundation looks and like feels. It's just really nice. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I am going to begin. I was thinking about putting bronzer in my crease because I do that a lot. So, something about me that you'll learn is that I keep all my eyeshadow palettes in their packaging. I don't carry them around like this. Like, I'll put them back in the packaging and then like carry it around. It's just kind of my thing because I'm very, very paranoid that something will happen to it. But yeah. Okay. So let's start with this brush. And let me see if I can just get everything ready for you. Here we go. All right. These are my 3 main brushes I'm going to use. And I have, and in case you're wondering, I have a Sigma switch on my countertop. So basically what that does is it allows you to take off the product from your brush and put it wherever you want. So in the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette, I'm not going to keep lifting this because it's probably going to, actually I can, maybe. I'm going to use this shade right here, Tender. Just dip in a little bit. So first I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Kind of messily, but kind of not. And I'm gonna take 2 dips to get to the opacity that I want. So now I'm going like kind of in circular motions and now windshield wiper motions. Kind of just feel out what I see. I'm gonna do the same thing in the other eye. By the way, please, please, please give me constructive criticism. No hateful comments, please. But just before you're about to make a hateful comment, just remember I am very, 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 very sick. Yeah, and if you guys want me to talk more about that to like relate to me, I'm happy to do so. I'm not really private necessarily about my health, only because only because I just like it's gotten to the point where I've had to explain it so many times. So I'm just like, whatever. If you know, you know. So now I'm taking Nikki's N12 brush with BK Beauty with the same shade, running it under my lower lash line. Just doing the same thing. I tapped it twice. So like, because I did 2 layers on the top of my lid, I'm gonna do 2 layers on the bottom. Just kind of mirroring it. And this is a little bit of a lighter shade, even though maybe it doesn't look like that, I don't know. But it's a little bit of a lighter shade. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just clean that off a little bit. So I'm gonna take this smaller blending brush. I don't even know what it's called, but I think it's an elf brush, but it's like a smaller blending brush. Maybe I'll use, actually, let me use this Real Technique one. I think it's gonna be a little better for this. Okay, so I'm dipping into the shade Silhouette, the deep brown. All of it's cool tone though. Now, with my eye open, I'm gonna place the brush here, kind of wiggle it a little bit circularly, and then just bring it halfway through the crease. You see? So wiggle, bring it halfway. You'll see soon what kind of dimension that brings and depth to this eye look. Can you tell now? I'm going to do the same thing here. Wiggle and bring up. Halfway. But it kind of just maps out the crease a little bit. Blend, blend, blend. Everything is about the blend. So if the blend is not good, the eye look won't look good. Alright, now I'm taking that same color, Silhouette, and I'm gonna add this to my outer third of the lower lash line. So it's funny because the first the first kind of makeup I've ever worn, and I had worn for ages, not an overstatement, is just black eyeliner. So Indian babies, when they used to be born, I don't know if they still do it, but when they used to be born, they put like Gajal in your eyes, and that's like basically black eyeliner, but it's supposed to be good for your eyes. So, and then when I started, like, I don't know, sometime in middle school, I also, sometime in middle school, I started wearing eyeliner, but today's look is not gonna have eyeliner, so it's kind of ironic that my first YouTube video is not gonna have eyeliner. Alright, so you see how that is? Like there's like this space here, and you can see the crease really defined, and the bottom lash line is very defined too. So what I'm gonna do next, actually first, I'm gonna kind of swivel this brush, make it clean again, and I'm gonna take this pink color, vague, that one. And then take a couple things, and I'm gonna put that on the inside of my lower lash line. Why? I don't know, I feel like it. anything pink. Thought I'd add my little signature-ness to it. Alright, now I'm going to take my finger into the color Sheen. So my right finger, just wiggle it around there. You see how that comes up? And I'm gonna just fill in the sparse areas. Wow. I'm not wowing myself, I'm wowing the palette. I just love it. This might be my favorite palette of all time. Okay, now I'm taking it with my left hand because I can't do it with my left. I mean, my right hand. I feel like my left eye tends to wrinkle up a little more than my right eye. But anyway, so do you see what that did? I hope you can see. All right. Okay. Then I'm gonna take this pinky shade called Mia onto my finger. I'm just gonna pat that in my inner corner. Do the same with the other side. See how pretty that is? Not complicated. Okay, so like I said, don't let me forget mascara. So I'm gonna put my palette, to my knowledge, back in its box where it belongs. Okay, I'll leave it here for now. Okay. Just seeing if I need to blend anything else out. You know what? Whatever. Okay. So then, I said, don't let me forget mascara. But I'll do that after I do highlighter. So this is the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. I cannot live without this. I just can't live without it. It's quite literally what I'm saying in this situation. So what I do is I kind of just swirl between these three. And then I go like this. I go to the high points of my face. And then I go one more dip. Love glowiness. My eyebrows look a little strange today. I did them in a very strange circumstance, so that might be why. Hopefully in my next video, they don't look so strange. So yeah, I'm just swirling it because I like when all the colors kind of swirl together and make something beautiful. And then I take it very lightly. I put a little bit on the bridge of my nose. And then I kind of go like this for the tip of my nose. Hopefully you can see that glow. All right. What did I miss? Oh, mascara. I put it right in front of me. Okay, so for today I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. I actually really love this mascara. I tried that like Maybelline Firework mascara and it ruined all my makeup that day. And I was really, really, really upset about it. Like it weighed down my lashes, and my lashes usually can hold their own curl given the right mascara, but like it just was a disaster. So yeah, I'll try to do this while being visible to you, but try to get to the bottom of my lashes, wiggle a little bit, bring it up. And this wand is super nice for getting in there, like for like the inner corner. I'm usually a one coat mascara girl. I don't really go for a second coat generally. So then I'm gonna take it kind of like the tip of it and just go like this. And then I'll just go like this. And this is with one dip. Look at my lower lashes, sort of. How's it look? Okay, second dip. And don't forget to wipe off the excess mascara that's on the top of your wand, because it's gonna make everything clumpy and maybe not the vibe you're going for. I did try that with the Firework mascara. It was too wet and tried to sabotage me and my life. I think that's why they say don't try something new if you're like going to something important, or if you're dressing, or if you're like wearing makeup for something important. Don't try anything new. I think that's very good advice so far. Like after that whole debacle, like it got all over my lids and it was a crazy mess. It's good to blink into it, I think, while it's at the base of your lashes. Make your lashes a little more wispy. this one I kind of messed up. It's okay. Fixed it. Now with whatever's left on the brush, go back and forth really lightly until you see that color, and then I just love how this hugs the lashes. And like, I barely ever have anything happen to my lids. I don't know if you guys can tell what I like from what I'm seeing versus what you're seeing. Like, from what I'm seeing, that you're seeing is like a mess, but it's actually not. It looks really pretty and like soft and just, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's finish with lips. So on my what's it called? On my Instagram channel with the same handle. My Instagram channel with the same handle. I did this lip combo and it was the most views I got on that channel, so I'm gonna do it again for you. So you see how my lips already kind of have a line? I don't really like that, but Endless Cacao by Makeup Forever is a perfect match for it. So I'm gonna overdraw them a little bit. And it's good to do that with like a color that matches your natural lip shade. Sorry, hard to talk. Yeah, so since it's my actual lip shade, it's really easy to overline. I'm gonna feather in a little bit. And then do a little, I don't know if that was necessary. I actually don't even know what that does, to be honest. Okay, now I'm gonna take my very tiny NYX lip crayon in Mauve. I'm gonna scribble it all over. So I put it on its side. And I scribble it. And then what I do is I take Ravie Beauty, Ali Glein's makeup brand. I'm really proud of her. She just came out with 3 new shades of her Effortless lips. It's a really good formula for the everyday, but even for like these little more like, I mean, I wouldn't say this is glam per se, but it kind of is. But yeah, she, like, you could wear them in any circumstance as long as they speak to you in that moment. So I'm using Dahlia. It was in her original collection. So I'm building up the color. Now, after I get the pigment I want on it, I go back in with my lip liner. So yeah, okay, not the end, so I'm not gonna do my, so first what I do with setting spray is I start with the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. Just kind of liberally apply it a little bit. Then I use my little hand fan, which is also pink. Okay, then I follow it by my trusted Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, which I also cannot live without. Like, you will never see me without this. I have minis, I have the bigger versions, like just yes, I drench my face in this. Literally drenched. It feels so good. Back to my hand fan. Sorry, you guys are seeing a relaxing moment for me. I love using this handy fan with my setting spray. Okay, so did it all dry? I don't know. So yeah, once, oh, I didn't mention what color my concealer was. It's light 60N. So generally I am a light medium that leans light. So actually this light concealer, maybe I need a brighter one, I'm not sure. I like the way it looks. Okay, so this is the finished look. Please pop any questions down in the comments, and keep everything nice. Be kind to each other. Be kind to me. And I'll see you in the next one. I haven't decided on a schedule yet, but well, yeah, I probably will, and then I'll let you guys know. The other thing is I tend to be in and out of the hospitals, so if I don't post for a while, that's a possibility. So yeah. Oh, you know what scent I've been loving? This Sol de Janeiro 68. It's so, like, I got it as like a free sample at Sephora, and it smells so good. I don't know, I sprayed over my clothes. It doesn't last long, but kind of relaxes me when